Hi everyone, I'm Mohamed Asmi Jallo. I'm going to give you some tips on how to set your team on fantasy football come Match Week 39. As we all know, Premier League return on the 17th of June 2020 and we're all happy, mostly because of fantasy football. Premier League they kick off with fixtures like Sheffield United versus Aston Villa and Manchester City versus Arsenal. If for they get players from them 4 teams there, and 4 teams there, they get double game week. You can go for players in goal like Dean Anderson, they rank first for most clean sheets acquired this season among them 4 teams there, and second at the Premier League, second only to Nick Pope. And you can go for defenders like Lundstram, maybe you say play in midfield, but Fantasy Premier League put them in defense. You can go for midfielders for Aston Villa like Josh McGinn, just returned from injury, and Jack Grealish, we can score and assist as well. For Man City, you can go for midfielders like Kevin De Bruyne, Real Magic Mahrez, Leroy Sané, we just returned from injury, and Raheem Sterling. In attack, you can go for Kun Aguero and Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. For captain picks, I suggest you go for Kun Aguero, Kevin De Bruyne, or Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. Kun Aguero will get a good run of games before the break. Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang ranks second for most points accumulated among them 4 teams there, second only to Kevin De Bruyne. Kevin De Bruyne get the most points accumulated among them 4 teams there. So if you go for captain pick, go for one of them 3s there. Kun Aguero, Kevin De Bruyne, or Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. Fixtures like Everton versus Liverpool are really tight fixture because you don't know what will happen. But since Goodison Park not forget fans, Liverpool will probably win, or something they not go win as well. We don't know. So I suggest you go for open games where you already know the likely outcome and big players from them teams there. For Manchester United versus Spurs, and they go be really tight. Yeah, because Manchester United will get a good run of form before the break, and they don't get players without return from injury like Marcus Rashford, Paul Pogba, and they will get players they may already don't pick form like Bruno Fernandes and Anthony Martial. So if they go for players then for Manchester United, I suggest you go for Bruno Fernandes and Marcus Rashford, and you can go for Paul Pogba. For Spurs, it's a tricky one because Spurs may get a terrible run of form, but now because them players are not available anyway. But now with the break, most of them players that return, Akin don't return, Son don't return, Lucas Moura don't return. So like as things say, Spurs not gonna be the Spurs where we know before the break. So Spurs get for be tough opponents. For Chelsea player them, you can go for Tammy Abraham, Mason Mount, or Christian Pulisic, because if Chelsea show up on the day against Aston Villa, then go score loads of goals. Yeah. Also, if you look for players then from Watford and Leicester, because they face off in the Premier League on Match Week 39, you can go for Ismail Assar, Jamie Vardy, James Maddison, Ben Chilwell, or Harvey Barnes. Them players there, they can score loads of goals and they're not that expensive, except for Jamie Vardy and James Maddison. And the tips and this will I get for now today. Bye bye.
Yes, you shall up to here, and this is an XF Fantasy Premier League. The section of XF.Global where they give you tips on how to fix your team for the English Premier League games for FPL managers. And yes, myself Denaya as part of XF for giving some tips and just wish you good luck for the upcoming game week. So before going further, I would just like for remind money, for just hit that like button, like one more, subscribe, and turn on all notifications. My first tip for this coming game week, now that this is a double game week. Now that means team Nende we get 2 games instead of 1. So basically, basically don't go global. Basically, it go nice for like Neymar and get players from them team Nende we get 2 games in this game week. Teams like Aston Villa, Sheffield United, Arsenal, Man City, and of course say Arsenal and Man City get players we they chase records like Kun Aguero they try for end the season as top scorer, same for Aubameyang, and of course Kevin De Bruyne instead of the chase and assist record. So that's one. So another thing again, we can say 1B now that if you not use you triple captain yet, I think you for user now because there's no better opportunity for use with triple captain than now. Because me already use ourselves, but I know we call that use and So tip number 2, take a look at the FDR. Fantasy Premier League, they give you an opportunity right now for do unlimited transfers, so you can change your entire team. So take a look at the FDR and see which teams then get easier games and which teams then therefore thrive this short period, to the end of the season. After I take a look at the FDR, as you see, teams like Wolverhampton and Man City and Manchester United get easy games. So you just take a look at the FDR and just reshuffle your team for the better. So hit me up if you get any comments. Drop comments in the comment section for Weibo, and like, subscribe, turn on notifications.
Don't forget to join XF Fantasy Premier League. The code on your screen and the code now RUC2KK.